Okay, guys. Welcome to the podcast. Today we have two people. Their name is Owen and Jacob. Owen, you want to say hi?
Yeah, sure. Hello.
What about you, Jacob?
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
Alright, I play Battle Royale, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and a bit of Gang Beasts.
Nice. Let's get started off. Let's talk about the thing everyone's talking about: coronavirus pandemic. As all of us are under the age of 18, we're having to do school from home. It's a pretty new concept. Any of you guys have anything about it?
Because this is like some break, but you have to do it online.
Yeah. In Idaho, where I live, there is actually no extra school once the school year normally would end, even though we haven't been in school for a while.
So everything's like, everyone takes it a little too serious, honestly. Since we're all kids here, it's highly unlikely we'll get any serious causes from it, but, it's not something you should be really worried about, though.
From my experience at least, I think we're not taking it serious enough. Everyone's just running around. It actually aggravates me a bit. I don't know why, but because people aren't taking it seriously enough. It's to the point where as long as you're 6 feet away from somebody, you're relatively safe, and that's how you should treat it. You have a low likelihood of you getting sick, but you still have to take precautionary measures. Even if you're not worried, other people might be, you know?
Yeah, I do think that. I'm just saying, I get about that, like the older people and stuff like that, it should be a lot careful, but like the kids and stuff, like, I feel like some people that I know are stressing about it too much. They're like they're just staying home. The kids, like, they're not doing anything else. They're taking it, I wouldn't say too serious, but they're making a huge deal out of it, you know? Like, I respect the older people and people that can actually get seriously hurt and die from this. I'm just in the perspective of kid version, you know?
Yeah.
They're thinking about it like they're gonna die if they get the coronavirus, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta be careful about the elderly, because, well, they're at risk, but us as kids, we still have to be a bit careful. Even though I heard somewhere only 3% of the population of people that get coronavirus are actually kids. I don't know how truthful that is, but I heard that somewhere on the internet. We still have to be careful because Mother Nature, she don't care. She don't care. So,
nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jacob, do you have anything about the subject?
But it's pretty much like the flu, but without a cure.
Yeah. People are saying they're gonna make a cure in about 2 months. No, I don't think so. I would say the cure is going to at least take a year. It's just a virus that we don't know too much about, but all we do know is that we need to take precautionary measures. And there's people out there that will say, well, the scientists predicted that it would infect, let's say, 1 million people by this date, but it only infected 2,000 people. You want those numbers to go down. You don't want, because then they'll say, well, then the scientists are always wrong. You want the numbers to go down. That means people are realizing the precautionary measures that they need to take, and they're taking them. That's what you want.
So, news these days, they make like a huge deal out of it. You know what I mean? Like on their number chart yesterday, like a couple thousand people had a case in like California, right? And then they put it as like 23 deaths. and they make a huge deal out of that. And the 23 deaths is the people that are not being careful enough, or they're mostly just people that are not being careful enough, or they have like a diabetic issue, or they're something else that's a problem with them. You know what I mean? Anyway, but the news just makes a huge deal about these kind of things, and I don't think that's very, how do I say this?
Well, one death is too many. What we want is it just to get people like in the if anything, if it did even get a single person sick, what we would want for that sick person to do is it would just get them sick and them just stay home for a while and them be okay by the end. But if they die, there is a reason to make such a big deal out of it. And yes, they should have took precautionary measures more than they did, but still, one is too many. One is too many.
Like, they made a track to the news yesterday. I was watching the news last night. This guy came on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how accurate he was. He said everyone under the age of 30, you actually shouldn't be you shouldn't be as scared as some other people are. Which, I don't know what to say about that, but that was on the news last night. There was also a chart last night about the flu and the coronavirus. There was like million, last year was like 15 million people got the flu, right? And like hundreds of thousands of people died from it. This year, only a couple million people got it, and only like 1,000 people died from it. So it is a lot scarier, and everyone's freaking about it because it is a new disease or virus, if you will.
The oldest and strongest kind of fear is the fear of the unknown.
For some sort of like a news sorts, like all those those news that talk about like the weather and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, they all make like it deals with all the death and stuff with the weather. They say this is good, do that, does the complete opposite of that. So the news might not be as accurate as people think.
Well, the news is decently accurate, but I would say the news only has a certain amount of time to study on their subject, and they have to publish it to the world. So by the time that they are already have their lines already printed and everything, it might be a bit off. Let's go. Let's say, what is the best ice cream, guys? What is the best ice cream? I had to bring it up. I had to.
All day, Oreo, buddy. Oreo.
It's
pretty good. I would say mint chocolate chip is one of them.
What would be your favorite type of brand of ice cream?
Yeah, I forgot the brand of it. Oh shoot. I forget it. Called Rocky's Pizza. They like mix everything together. It's so good. I don't know. I'm gonna actually sure when I make pizza. Rocky's ice cream, yeah. Oh, Rocky's ice cream, probably, yeah. That's pretty good. You know what they are? Yeah. They're really good. They mix all the like candy and stuff they want inside of one. And the self box is pretty good.
What do you guys do? Like, there's no excuse to not clean your house. Okay? No excuse. There's no excuse. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
I just want to put that out there. Because I called a friend from class a while back, and he was like, yeah, I haven't done any chores or any cleaning of the house. No one's done any cleaning of the house in like weeks. And I was like, you have been home 4 weeks. You like, just because school stopped doesn't mean your house cleaning stops. You know?
Those are some facts.
Um, think about but because of the coronavirus pandemic, the the amount of small businesses that are having to get rid of workers and do stuff like that and running out of business and can't pay their rent. That worries me because I mean, I'm friends with a good bit of people that own small businesses, and it's tough. Unless you're a grocery store, if you're a food chain, and you like, let's say you only sell ice cream, it's tough because most people are not going to order ice cream online. You know, it's tough just to run a business like that. You know. Yeah.
Yep.
One of you guys are blowing on your mic.
Yeah, your mic is cutting out like crazy.
Oh, okay.
And while you're fixing that, what dog do you prefer? What kind of dog? I would say Labradoodle. Because I actually have he has a Labradoodle as well.
I have a golden doodle.
Oh, golden doodle, yeah, golden doodle. Yeah.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you.
Good. What is your favorite pandemic food, you know? And you get bored, you gotta go eat something, right? What's your favorite?
I don't know about that, Chief. Mine is probably chips, and the type of chips is probably honey roasted, not honey roasted, honey barbecue chips. No, not Lay's, honey barbecue. Like honey barbecue thing. Doritos. Not Doritos, Lay's. Sorry. Lay's are amazing.
Yeah, Lay's are pretty good.
Such chips are pretty good. I love them.
What's your guys' favorite game? What's your guys' favorite game on Xbox or PS4, whatever you play?
Realm Royale, probably.
What?
Realm Royale.
Realm Royale?
Yep.
I've never played that.
Very underrated. Very, very underrated. Kind of sucks. It's an amazing game.
Owen, what are you playing right now?
Realm Royale, actually.
Oh. What about you, Jaden?
Jade? I am playing Realm Royale. I'm actually in the game.
Nice.
I'm just in the lobby.
Right now I'm just in the recording studio. Just chilling out, making this video. Is there like anything you guys wanna say?
Nope. You guys want to talk about politics?
Politics. Okay. You wanna? Let's go to politics. Only kids.
Oh, yikes.
We're only kids.
Thoughts on Donald Trump being elected 260 days?
Oh, what?
He might not though.
Yeah, if he does, it's going. I'm gonna be mad. There's gonna be problems. I mean, if there's any viewers out there, we're not trying to offend your guys' choice or anything. Just by the way, yeah. So, yeah. What Xbox do you guys play? S?
X, the newest model.
You play X. I play S. X, I feel like X is just like it's not worth it. I don't think it is. No. You guys got anybody else who
So I just
might want to come onto the podcast? Or do you guys got anything else?
It's got a lot more features.
X has more features? How? Explain to me. I want to hear it.
It has more room for games as well. It has a better storage.
Okay. How much? How much storage?
Gigabytes.
How much storage?
Shoot. Let me check. I didn't check that. Check on the box. And thing, the paper that comes with it. There's a number of how much. Let me check. Yeah, I can check on here. All storage. 330.7 gigabytes.
What?
330.7 gigabytes. That's how much.
No, it has to be more than that. 300? That's worse. The 300 gigabytes, that it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's 400. That's worse than the first Xbox. I bet it's just a terabyte. Because Xbox S has a terabyte. What's really, actually, when I got my Xbox S, I was a bit mad at Xbox. Because I got my S, and it only had 700 gigabytes. It made me angry, because I'm over here like, why advertise it as a terabyte if you're only going to give me 700 gigabytes?
To get more money.
Well, yeah, I bet they did. I bet they went and they bought a terabyte of processing, right? Not processing, I mean storage, right? And then they just crammed all their junk onto the rest. Just we have more. We don't want to buy extra space to put all our junk, so let's just put it right here.
Like apps that are automatically downloaded on the Xbox, there's settings all the time that just make it shorter. It's just all a little too complicated,
Yeah. Like, how much would it cost for them to make it actually a terabyte? Let's see here, $2 extra, really, because they make all the stuff that they get from China, which, by the way, in the coronavirus pandemic, China doesn't have as much people that are infected as U.S. U.S. has the most infected people in the entire consistent world. I don't know why I use consistent. What?
Not Italy.
Italy? Nope. We overtook Italy in seconds.
Italy,
Just took a day. We're Americans and we're nasty and we make a bunch of messes and we don't clean them up. We're Americans. I feel like the whole reason why there's so much people that are dying of this coronavirus pandemic is because people are saying, well, let me go eat my natural herbs and stuff, Let me go eat my natural remedies. These natural remedies are getting yourself killed. And I think it was ibuprofen. Ibuprofen actually strengthens the coronavirus. Yeah, it strengthens the virus. It's crazy.
How did that work?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But yeah. So, I think if it's probably just going into the brain and messing with something that it would need, that would strengthen the virus in some way. I don't know, but that's my guess.
By the way, off to another subject really quickly. Have you guys heard of the new PS5 controller?
PS5 controller.
It literally looks exactly like the Xbox controller.
Really? Gosh.
The Xbox with a couple of paddles.
See, here's what happens. Here's what happens with Xbox and PS. Okay, so PS is big, right? And then Xbox wants to be big, so they copy them, but make it different. They add their own spice. And then PS copies Xbox, and then Xbox copies PS, and then all this, and then crazy stuff just happens. It's just copying battles. Oh, we have another person. Pure. What's your name? Right away, we're on a podcast. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Pure, what's your name? Ruben. Hey, by the way, are you okay to be on this podcast? Are you fine with that?
So I just got this.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, we have a new podcast here. His name is Ruben, and if you ever hear me referring to him as Pierre, that's it's just basically his gamer tag, because right now we're streaming off of a Xbox app.
So, I'll be right back. Are they coming out with the PS5 because they just brought out a PS5 controller?
You have a PS5?
No, are they coming out with one?
Yeah, I was a bit confused because I didn't know that there was a PS5, and I was like, this is interesting. But yes, they are. There's also a new Xbox coming out as Xbox Project Scarlet. They both are apparently supposed to come out this year during Christmas time, so just keep a lookout for that. But
I gotta go, but I will see you guys in I don't know.
Jaden has to go, guys. Just listeners of the podcast. But yeah.
See you guys.
Goodbye. Have a good day.
See you, everyone.
Okay. So, Pierre, what game are you playing? Realm again? Okay, everyone's playing Realm now. Okay. I play a lot of Watch Dogs. Owen, you messaged me the other day trying to get me to play Watch Dogs with you. Which, I'm actually decently far. I guess it's just you and me, Owen. You got anybody that would like to join the podcast so we can have more conversations, you know? I was actually, when I first thought about doing the podcast, me and a guy from school named Luke, we wanted to do it outside, and we had all that set up, and then this pandemic came along. So yeah. And is there anything else you would like to talk about? Hello? Okay, there you go. There you are. Is there anything else you would like to talk about?
Where did everyone else go?
No. I think they all just left. Yeah, they said Jaden said he might be back soon, but he doesn't know. Okay.
Where's it go?
Is there anything else you would like to talk about?
Not really sure. Anything else you want to?
Really, I could ramble on and on about the coronavirus pandemic, but I think I might either do that with someone else later today, as a different episode or something. And yes, I just spoiled that to you guys, viewers.
Yeah, we might have to call this one short.
Yeah, I guess we're calling this one short. I wanted to do at least 45-minute episode, because this is only going to come out as about... Okay, we cut out for a second, guys. This is only going to go out for about, maybe... Actually, this might be 20 minutes. This might. Yeah. So, any last wisdom? Any last wisdom?
Sorry?
Any last wisdom?
Anyone watching, just please stay 6 feet apart.
6 feet apart, okay? Have a good day, Owen. Goodbye. This is Javon. After the podcast, if you guys would like more of Owen, the guy that stuck out with me till the last part of the podcast, just put that down in the comments. Yeah, I'm probably still going to do a bunch of episodes with him, but if you guys really like him and you guys don't want me to switch him out for somebody,
Yeah. Next podcast, I'm gonna get a bunch of people, and I just been kind of bummed out during this coronavirus pandemic, so I haven't been posting our videos, but I've been making them, so do expect a lot of videos daily. Probably every 3-4 days, maybe every 2 days, but yeah, thank you, and good night, or good morning, I don't know.